Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a cut like this center section on this Pokeball in Fusion 360. If you ever tried to make anything like this, you may have attempted to use the emboss feature, but in Fusion 360 the emboss feature will not let you emboss onto a surface that has curvature in two different directions, like a sphere. So it does take a little bit of workaround. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So the first step will be to create a sphere. I'm going to select the XY plane. I'm going to make it 60 millimeter diameter. Then the next step will be to make the shape or sketch that you want to cut away or emboss onto that surface. So I'm going to make it somewhat represent the ring on the Pokeball. It needs to be the circumference, the length of this needs to be the circumference of the sphere. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm using only 2 decimal points for pi, so it's going to be off a little bit and leave a little bit of gap. I'll show you how to work around that as well. And create a little circle here. And make sure it's in the center. There we go. There's our sketch. And if you try to emboss this, you will see that it gives you an error right down here, as expected. So what we're going to do is create a plane that is offset from the XY, if I can select that. -30 millimeters, which is half the diameter of the sphere, which gives you a plane that's tangent to the bottom of the sphere. And we're going to create a cylinder on that plane, centered on the origin, with the same diameter as the sphere, and the same height as the sphere. And you're going to create that as a new body. And we're going to go ahead and emboss this sketch onto the surface of that sphere. I went ahead and just left it at the default 2 millimeters. And the next step will be to do an extrusion on the top surface of that cylinder and cut it away. And you're going to want to leave your sphere and only cut away the cylinder, this body 7 here. So that leaves you the ring of the shape that you just created. And as you can see on the back here, there is a little bit of a gap because of the error in the rounding error because of the 2 decimal points on pi. And simple fix for that is just to pull that face 0.3 millimeters, and that's going to close that ring. So now it's one solid body. And now we have something that looks somewhat like a Pokeball, but not quite there yet. So the next step is going to be to replace the face of the inside of this new body with the face of the sphere. And you can see now that it looks joined, but it's not one body yet. And now we still have this strange shape on the outside of it. So what we want to do is create a second sphere that is bigger than the original sphere. So let's go 64, make it a new body as well. And then we will replace the face of the outside of this ring with the face of that new sphere. And then what we're going to do is remove that new body that we used to replace the face with. Now you're left with this. Looks somewhat like a Pokeball, but not quite there. The next step will be to combine this ring with the body of the sphere. And now we have a single body. And what we can do here, since on a Pokeball that's not sticking out from the Pokeball, it's actually recessed, you can select the face and do a push command of -4. And now it's going to cut away on the surface of that sphere. And that's how you do it. If you have any more questions on how to get from here to here, just feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and I will get back to you. Thank you.